All right, I was gonna film this in a park, but it's 88 degrees right now. So I was like, let's just do it in the car. First of all, thank you. Obviously, it's because of you that we're here. I know people were writing congratulations on the community post, but I figured I would just say it here to cover everyone. So thank you. I think 2 years ago we hit 1,000 subs, so now we've 10x'd in 2 years, which is kind of nice. I didn't think that would ever happen. And yeah, I feel like I'm finally, I feel like we're getting somewhere. I feel like, this could be a job for me in the future. So I asked you guys to ask me some questions on YouTube and Instagram, so let's go through them right now. All right, first one is from the homie Boyro, also a total jokester after you hear this. How do you manage all the women throwing themselves at you now that you have 10K? I promise that hasn't changed at all. 10K has largely left that part of my life unaffected. And I'm okay with that. Wally asked, what genre in your opinion gets the most undue hate? That's a tough one because I feel like it largely depends on what corner of the internet you're on and who you hang out with. I would say across the board, I think country and folk get a lot of hate because when people think of folk, they're thinking of like very like rustic, like, almost banjo kind of vibe. And when people think of country, they're thinking about tractors, they're thinking about beer, they're thinking about all this stuff that's like, maybe would seem silly to write a song about. But I think some of the best songwriting and like chord progressions and just song structure comes from country and folk. It just depends what country and folk you're listening to. I know I'm bundling them together, I know they're not the same, but in my life, I see people like kind of poop on those genres. There are good songs in there if you know where to find them. Randy asked, will the mustache make a comeback? I think absolutely yes. I was like shockingly overwhelmed at how many people approved of the mustache. I mean, my personal friend group was like, nah, but people on the internet were like, yeah. So, it'll come back eventually. Justin Hayes asked, what artist should we expect to discuss from you in the future? That's tough because, as someone who doesn't plan out their videos really far in advance, I don't know the answer to that. Because a lot of the time it's like, oh, what am I interested in and what would you guys be interested in and what would YouTube like, right? Like that's the balance for a creator. But in the back of my head, videos that I want to make that I think, I don't know how they would do, I still need to think about framing them. I want to do a video about fun. I wanted to do a video about Japanese breakfast. I still might. I want to do a video about Andy Schaaf. I also want to do a bigger video essay on how like pairing music with a visual really changes your perception of the music, but I don't really know how to tackle that because it's a really big topic, so I might need some time for that. Oh, and Rosalia, because, I'm sorry for that pronunciation, I probably botched it, but Rosalia, because I've been listening since like 2018, and she absolutely blew up, and I feel like that'd be fun to, analyze. Nick, my college roommate, asked, if music-related Italian with stash in New York, then how not Volksgeist? That's a great question, I don't know. Mr. Volksgeist, if somehow you get a hold of this video, hit me up. I would love to do a piece with you. I love your stuff. Martin, my business partner, friend, and college thesis co-writer, asked what that thing do. Come on, man. I'm Pandy. This man asked me for a weekend video for weeks, and I finally did it, and he was really happy about it, and he comments on everything, so I'm Pandy. Thanks for sticking around. Can we get a song made by you sometime in the future? I've flirted with this idea for so long, but first of all, I don't know how me singing is gonna come across. Obviously, I have ambitions about that. Secondly, I just don't know what I would do exactly. I like too many things, so I'd have to narrow it down. That might be a 100K thing. I think I might save that, because that would take a lot of my time. Manuela Garibotti asked, I'm sorry, I don't know why I went super Italian with that, but I am also Italian, so I tried. Is there any song that irritates you? There's a lot of songs that irritate me. I don't go around talking about it often, but I guess if I had to think right now, my parents, listened to a lot of Bon Jovi growing up. I can't say I'm a Bon Jovi fan. There's a lot of Bon Jovi songs that irritate me. Also, for some reason, whenever I hear Video Killed the Radio Star, I want to punch that song in the face. I just hate it. I don't know why. It's just like the way that the chorus is sung. I know it's like a life-changing song and it was very important, but like I can't listen to it. Haley B, love from Texas as always. What is the best compliment you've ever received? That's a tough one. I think, how about this? The most shocking compliment I received, because I was like, I hate this about myself, right? We all have things we don't like about ourselves. We should show ourselves more love, whatever. The most shocking compliment I received was when someone said that they liked my voice for the first time, and then that kept happening a couple times in real life and on the internet, and I was like, I think my voice is really annoying. That's crazy. So yeah, that was nice. When someone said I had a nice voice, sometimes people go for the eyelashes too. That's always, a fun one. Okay, the last question. Valentina Valderrama asks, I can't roll my R's, so I'm sorry I'm butchering that. In the Ariana vid, you mentioned you got a degree in music engineering. I would love to hear more about that as well as where you got it from. I'm a freshman in college and I've always been intrigued by that field. I think it's less engineering, it's a music technology degree, so it's a little more all-encompassing than just engineering. I got it from Stevens Tech in Hoboken, New Jersey. I actually made a video about it a while back. I kind of hate it. I was very pretentious for some reason in that video, but the information is there. I studied orchestration, composition, music theory, sound recording, took lessons in instruments. Basically everything you would need to know to like hop into a studio and, you know, help someone make something or make something yourself. That is what I learned. I use this degree mainly in two ways. One, to talk about music here. It's helped me articulate my feelings on music a lot better than I was previously able to. The second application of this degree is for my startup called Birdhouse, which I'll plug right now if you guys haven't heard of it. We basically do like NPR Tiny Desk / KEXP / Audio Tree Live type videos with bands in the area. We have 2 full sessions out right now and 1 more in the works. Got a little messed up, but it'll hopefully come out soon. And yeah, I kind of just oversee that visually and auditorially, you know. I can give feedback to our DP on visuals and stuff because I was a film kid in high school, and I can give feedback to our audio engineer Martin, who asked what that thing do about, like, you know, how stuff sounds and how we should adjust it and blah blah blah. So all right, that was solid. I think it's pretty quick. It was like 11 questions, I think, so I'm cool with that. Happy 10K. Thanks to you guys as always. It's always because of you. Couldn't have done it without you. I might take a little time to kind of gather ideas so I can like jumble them up and then put them out in a batch so you guys have stuff, but I will be back with a full video soon. Thanks for watching. Thank you. I love you. See you in the next one.